Ah, cripes. A bunch of Sam clones are ghost riding the DeSoto out in the parking lot.
When were they cloned? 2005?
Hello, folks. I just thought that would be appropriate to start back up for another episode of Let's Play Sam and Max in the Devil's Playhouse.
Yes, I know. Maybe
Well,
if we
as
ignore them, they'll
boring
go
as
away.
it is, let's go blast some tentacles instead of removing a shard of Yog-Sothoth out of our dimension, as we should be trying to do. Come on, it's an elder god. How helpful can he really be? Pfft. Oh well. Sam and Max, you've gotten soft. Oh well, let's blast something. Did that work?
Guess Sal's not from the Dark Dimension either.
No. What about Stink?
Okay, Destroyer, let her rip!
Aww.
I think the Destroyer
Wanted to
only works
blast.
on things from the Dark Dimension, Max.
Don't want
What
to
a
blast
drag.
Stinky. Oh well, let's get this over with, huh?
Hey, tentacles! Unholy this!
Unholy this?
Unholy this?
Quit
heard
calling
in
my
a video
lines! Oh, now I've heard it in a video game, and I'm not happy about it.
Insufficient DNA to begin cloning process. Please insert DNA into the receptacle.
Yeah, we've got DNA, even if we haven't looked at it
It's
yet.
an incomplete sample of Mama Bosco's DNA.
DNA sample received. Processing. DNA sample insufficient to commence cloning process. Please insert complementary DNA sample to continue.
Now, before we do that, let's take a look at the complementary
It's
cloning
Bosco's
sample.
letter to Mama Bosco.
Ew, he got Bosco spit all over the envelope.
Bosco always was a bit of a drooler.
Works for me.
Complementary DNA sample received. Exemplar clone being prepared in pod 0001.
Come on, come on!
Patience, Max. The human genome is an insanely complicated strand of proteins containing nearly a gigabyte of raw data. Even the most sophisticated computers in the world would take weeks.
Clone complete.
About time. So...
You did it!
Yeah.
Clear a path, boys. Mama Bosco's about to make a long overdue return to the land of the living.
I hope it cloned her clothes, too, because otherwise this game's gonna get really awkward and need censoring.
All right, fellas, open her up.
Ah, good, she still got clothes. At least boots.
Well, what do you think?
Considering how much of your son's DNA is in there, I'd say you got off easy.
Yeah, you could have ended up with a beard, or a beer gut, or a head full of wacky conspiracy theories.
Well, no hair. Small price to pay for being returned back to life, wouldn't you say? I think so. Well, let's go talk to her and see what she has to say. Where's she sitting? There she is. That's the turbine.
Property of Hoover Dam. So, Mama B,
Can't talk now, guys. I'm trying to figure out a way to get up to the control center. It's the only way we'll be able to stop the clones.
Okay, we gotta get up there, huh? Well, I think we can manage to summon a platform, don't you? I do. Especially since I showed you guys how to do this earlier.
Malfunctioning Javert restraint in pod 24601. Maintenance requested.
I need to shoot more of those just to get the other quips. Seriously, I did not expect a Les Miserables reference in this game. Sometimes the developers surprise me pretty well.
guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only he could do something about the city's potholes. Am I right? Huh? Am I?
Let's
Sorry.
keep shooting. Maybe he'll find one that doesn't fix so easily.
Bay door failure in pod 2001. Maintenance requested.
Okay, Hal. Yeah, I won't keep calling every reference I make, you know. Once again, he wasn't out there long enough.
Guess
huh?
Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only he could do something about the city's potholes.
Yeah, you said that already.
Sorry.
You should be. That was a bad joke, and you should feel bad. What's the next reference?
Baker Evans circuit malfunction in unit 2525. Maintenance requested.
Of course. Not surprised there. Oh yes, I'm going through as many of these as it'll let me.
Guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only...
Quit using that joke.
Sorry.
Wasn't funny the first time.
That platform looks like a target-rich environment. Now, what should
Let's
I
not
shoot
shoot
first?
that yet. That is what we're supposed to shoot. But I want more references.
Pod 58008 experiencing digital inversion. Maintenance requested.
Calculator humor.
Guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only he could do something about the city's potholes. Am I right? Huh?
Well, it's
Am
not
I?
quite blowing up a gas station repeatedly,
Sorry.
but hopefully there's some entertainment value for everyone that isn't me here. And if there's not, I don't really care, because this amuses me.
Fire detected in pod 0451. Maintenance requested.
You see, I've never actually done this before. I've never actually let it go through all the references it runs into here.
Guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if only he could do something about the city's potholes. Am I right? Huh? Am
I
I?
hope you guys get these references.
Sorry.
Fire detected in pod 0451.
Aw, that's the last one?
Maintenance
Darn
requested.
it. These were actually clever. Unfortunately, I can't skip this part. Only the dialogue. Aw, I was hoping they'd come up with another one.
Guess Sal's done fixing that clone pod.
Now, if... Sorry.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do what we need to do here. Come on, trigger for me. Well, let's see, we have our fair share of targets here. See if he has to fix that. The handprint thing. Even though we need the handprint thing, nah, he doesn't have to go fix it. We could try shooting the coffee cup.
Hey, Max, think we can hit that coffee cup from down here?
Only if our arms get really big.
With bullets, Chowderhead.
Oh, that's easy. Or maybe not.
That glass is nigh indestructible.
What does nigh mean, Sam?
Means I read too many comic books.
True. Let's take another look here. There's something else we can shoot here that will get Sal busy for a much longer period of time than just the clone pods, even though the technology's a bit less.
Why'd you do that?
Sometimes you just gotta shoot out a few lights.
Dead light bulb detected in clone control spotlight. Please alert maintenance engineer.
Now here's the thing. We are not going to be able to take a ride on that little floating platform. It won't sit still long
Show
enough.
off.
Now, Max, just because the good Lord didn't bless you with 6 arms and vice-like claws,
Not yet, anyway.
We're going to have to find another way up there. And luckily for us, we can get Stinky up there.
hey Max, watch this.
One hell of a good shot from Sam.
Nice shot.
Thanks. It turns out the secret is aiming.
Aiming. Never heard of it. Is it a lost secret of the ancient Orient?
As far as you're concerned.
Malfunction detected in clone control console unit. Please send technician.
So now that we've done that, since Stinky will be up there cleaning up the mess we just made, we get to use Max's nifty psychic powers yet again to save the day.
That's the most work I've seen Stinky do in years.
Yeah, she must be enthralled.
That is a deep cavern. Anyway, sucks to be Sal, but which one? There's Stinky's cell phone.
Hey, Mama B, want to be disassembled at the quantum level, then reassembled about 40 meters to the left?
You know it, baby.
Using Stinky for her own purposes.
But how?
You haven't figured it out yet? Wow, for a mastermind, you sure are clueless.
Oh, it matters not. Neither you nor your unwitting pawn of a scientist will be able to stop the Master from achieving his dread goals.
What's her problem?
We're pretty sure she's enthralled, but with Stinky it's hard to tell. Mama Bosco, would you mind activating your override so we can take control of these clones?
My pleasure.
Fools! You'll never defeat the Master!
Sam, we've got company.
You see? Your cause is lost! The Master will take your toys and...
Sorry, I haven't been able to cold cock anyone for a long time, and she was really getting on my nerves.
After the mind-numbing terror is over, you gotta teach me that move.
And me. But first, let's deal with these clones.
Teach you the move of a right cross? Or left cross? I can't remember which fish she struck with. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, Sam at least knows it. Showed it off on Skunk Hop enough. Anyway, we've got control of the clones, kind of.
Get down with your bad selves.
And this
Hey, Sam, they've got your moves. How deeply depressing.
Let's do it again.
Down with your bad selves.
Nope, still get the thriller dance from the clones.
Hey, Sam, they've got your moves. How deeply depressing.
Okay, we can't do anything else until we figure out how to make these clones do what we want, so we gotta keep going. How about they lead us to the Master?
Go to the Master.
they just kind of shrug and keep
That
milling.
didn't work, Sam!
Weird. Maybe I have to use the Master's real name, whatever that is.
Yes, and we do not know it. What about stop?
All right, clones, stop!
They've stopped!
Great, but we're still not any closer to finding the Master.
Let's see. Let's see if they'll go to the Master now.
Go to the Master!
No. Oh well, we are only left with one
That
option.
didn't work, Sam!
Weird. Maybe I have to use the Master's real name, whatever that is.
Go to the toy box, and we can follow you.
Go to the toy box!
That seems to have gotten their attention.
I guess it's time to play Follow the Clones.
You guys go on ahead and give that master a knee to the groin for me. Getting dog hair all up in my cloning tanks.
Sam is
Once
right
this
there,
case is
man.
over, we should really look into fixing the DeSoto.
Hey, look, Sam! All your doppelgangers are heading into that warehouse, and my ears are doing that weird sparky thing.
The toy box must be in there. We'd better sneak in and grab it before the Master's plan comes to fruition.
You know, I can't remember the last time one of my plans came to fruition.
It's cute when you pretend you know what words mean, Max.
The hat.
Sam?
We haven't seen that since early on. But it is time to call this a video. When we return, we try to deal with getting in there around the army of clones that are marching. Okay, well anyway, take care folks. See you then.